of the Purifier program, many personalities were stored here for AI conversion. One of them turned out to be more than we could handle. This Tal'Darim, once a prisoner, has escaped and corrupted our systems to create his own forces. You must help me restore our control.
Our allies' base is under siege.
Good. Biomass for experimentation. Sharing Zerg regeneration. Healing in progress.
Our allies' base is under siege.
The first location is secure. Unfortunately, the Tal'Darim was quite thorough. I'll need to visit the other security terminals to purge them. Stay vigilant. The Tal'Darim sends his holographic warriors to your position. They may not be flesh, but they are fierce.
Hive cluster targeted for attack. Eliminate incoming enemies.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Glory to the day.
I must proceed to the next security terminal soon. Make your preparations.
This shall be our burden to bear.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Advancing toward the next terminal now.
We must not hesitate.
Our allies are engaged in
My
battle.
enemies close in.
Honor commands.
Accessing security terminal and beginning data reset.
My allegiance is yours.
The Tal'Darim still thinks he can destroy me. Can you prove him wrong?
I'll find a way.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Shozak Bakno. Honor commands.
The prophecy guides us.
We must not hesitate.
Restoration efforts have reached the halfway point.
Find a way.
I seek the path of
Our
salvation.
allies are engaged in battle.
This suppression tower was once a useful defense. Now it is in the way of my work. Kindly dispose of it.
Enemies close in.
Only 25% of the corruption remains. I am unable to progress due to the tower's interruption. This is just a transport. It has no shields to defend me from these strikes.
Insufficient minerals. Our allies are engaged in battle. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Tower destroyed. Good work. I will have to ask for more of it.
I have collected the fragment. Very good.
Our allies are engaged in battle. Our allies are engaged in battle.
System integrity verified. We are back online at this location.
I face a new
Sharing the Zerg regeneration.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
My allegiance is yours.
Our base is under siege.
glory.
The transport is nearly ready. Relocating to the third terminal soon.
We must not hesitate.
Transport en route.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Enemy inbound. Must defend Hive Cluster.
Though the Tal'Darim has been relentless, he has not yet gained access to this data core. If you have time, please rescue the personalities within it.
Regeneration commencing will heal armies.
Our allies are engaged in battle. We cannot work there.
Beginning security data restoration. Considerable wait time ahead.
I shall find a way.
We must.
Hostile forces have been deployed to my position.
Our allies are engaged in battle. The Firstborn have engaged the Our allies are engaged in battle.
Complete. I shall draw his energy.
Detecting another suppression tower.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
Tower attack temporarily disabled my systems. This personality will never be lost now.
My allegiance. We cannot work there. We cannot work there. We cannot work there. We cannot work there.
You have protected another of my brethren.
Our
The
allies are
Tal'Darim
engaged
is
in
brutal, but not clever. He has not discovered this data core yet, but we only have a little time remaining. Suppression tower down.
Our base is under siege.
I have regained control of 50% of our systems, but it hasn't been easy. Enemy suppression tower activated. Thanks to your diligence, the personalities of these warriors are safe. Systems work halted by tower strikes. I am under attack. Care to assist?
My enemies close in.
Our allies are engaged in battle. More minerals required.
Tower has ceased fire. At least something is going right.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
face a new
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Data
Insufficient
secure.
minerals.
This security terminal is clear of corruption.
More minerals required. Insufficient minerals.
We must not hesitate.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Honor commands. My allegiance is yours.
Warning. I will set out for the next location shortly.
Will provide escort. Repel enemy forces.
Moving forward.
Our allies are engaged in
This
battle.
artifact power now.
I shall find a way.
Encountered. Need detection.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our allies are engaged in battle.
Regeneration commencing. Hostile organisms approaching. Must secure perimeter.
Initiating security system rebuild. This will take a while.
I see.
I require aid. System defenses have been activated against me. I recommend taking out that suppression tower. Quickly.
Allies are engaged in battle.
Glory to the day.
Tower attacks have temporarily disabled my systems.
Our allies' base is under siege. Our base is under siege. Our allies are engaged in battle. The Firstborn have engaged the enemy. Our base is under siege.
I see the path of salvation.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Tower destroyed. Good work. I will have to ask for more of it.
The prophecy guides us. Glory to the day.
Our allies are
System
engaged in
takeover is halfway complete. And yes, I am doing my best. I recommend taking out that suppression tower. Quickly.
Shall not
Our allies are engaged in battle. Work there. Our base is our
Systems
allies
work halted by tower strike. Suppression tower down. I have overridden 3/4 of the Tal'Darim's alterations. Hold fast. Detecting another suppression tower.
The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
The tower has ceased its fire. At least something is going right. Despite the odds, everything has been fully reset here.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
sharing surviving relation. Healing in progress. must not hesitate.
Plotting a course to the final terminal. I will depart soon.
Wisdom in times of peril. I seek the path of salvation.
The transport is in motion. I had nearly lost hope for this data core, but it's still possible to retrieve the personalities within it. The enemy strikes our data core.
I bring wisdom.
Our allies are engaged in battle. We cannot walk there. We cannot walk there. We cannot walk there.
Restoring original security protocol. Try to be patient.
The first one engaged the enemy.
We must not hesitate.
Hostile forces have been deployed to my position. This purifier is free from harm.
There are not enough minerals.
Enemy suppression tower activated.
We must not.
What a relief. Another personality saved. I am unable to progress due to the tower's interruption.
You address me.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
We can only move in secrecy for a little longer. The Tal'Darim will find the data core soon.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Suppression tower down. Systems work halted by tower strikes. Fortunately, all of the personalities from the data cores were preserved. I recommend taking out that suppression tower, quickly.
In battle. The Firstborn have engaged the enemy.
I have regained control of 50% of our systems, but it hasn't been easy.
The time for thought is over. I must
Our
act.
allies are engaged in battle.
I shall find a way.
The tower has ceased its fire. At least something is going right.
We must not hesitate.
Suppression towers are powering up in several locations.
We cannot work there.
My work here is nearly finished, if you can believe it. I am unable to progress due to the tower's interruption. Tower destroyed. Good work. I will have to ask for more of it.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
An artifact power.
We cannot work.
The tower has ceased its fire. At least something is going right.
Seek the path of salvation. Regeneration.
Our allies are engaged in battle.
Will heal armies.
More minerals required.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Insufficient minerals.
I shall find a way. We have met our fate, bold